So Fujifilm finally announced a lens that I've been super excited about, the GF55 f1.7. Now, if you haven't had a chance to check out the Fujifilm X Summit, they recently released a whole bunch of new stuff like the GFX 102 and the 55 f1.7 alongside some tilt shift lenses, which is something we have been waiting for I don't even know how long. But let's mainly focus on the GF55 today because I had the pleasure of using it for the last couple of months. So to start out with the information that everyone wants to know up front is the price. The GF55 is coming in around $2,300, which is a great price and matches the 81.7. The lenses have a very similar look to them. If you hold up the 81.7 next to the 55, honestly, it's kind of hard to tell them apart. On top of this, the GF55 is weather resistant as well, so you're going to be able to take it out and shoot in all types of different scenarios. The weight comes in just a little bit under 2 pounds, and this is highly important for the GFX system. With Fujifilm trying to bring its medium format camera to a smaller, faster size, this weight is much needed. And just as a comparison as well, the 81.7 also is just under 2 pounds. So you're going to feel very familiar with the 55 f1.7. Having lenses that fall in that 2-pound range makes the system feel good. When I'm using it on my 100S, I don't feel like I have a brick in my hand, more so just a very solid and capable medium format camera. So honestly, for anyone shooting portraits, people, or honestly anything else, street photography, the 55 is going to be a lens you're going to want to pick up. Now that we've talked about all the general specs, let's look at some of the photo examples. Now again, I've been shooting this lens for a couple of months now and had a couple of opportunities to use it. Unfortunately, I couldn't use it at any weddings because the photos were under NDA until the lens was announced, and I can't just hold off on delivering my photos to my couples. So again, no weddings, but I have done some portraits with it. As you can see here, the photos come out absolutely amazing. Whether we're talking about straight out of camera in classic chrome, which is my favorite film sim, or if you're editing the photos as well. Now, one of the biggest things that surprised me is actually the bokeh. With a wider lens, and I think it's like a 44, 45 on a full frame, I didn't expect it to be such a portrait lens, but it almost feels like a full frame 50. So because of that, I'm able to use it for close-up portraits and it doesn't feel totally off. Pair this up with the 81.7 and you have an amazing system for tighter shots with the 80 and some wider shots with the 55. Or honestly, just use it alone and crop in where you need to. If you want to see the lens in action, check out this portrait shoot right up above where I just take it through its paces doing some nice single portraits. As far as performance of the lens, it felt good to me. However, keep in mind I was using a pre-production model, so I can't 100% talk about how the focus was. However, nothing stood out to me. I've used the 81.7 a fair amount and also at weddings, and I felt like the 55 f1.7 had about the same focusing system, but again, I was on a pre-production model. But throughout my time of using the GF55, everything felt good about it. Honestly, this is something I want to add to my kit, and the performance was right where I expected it to be. One thing I am curious about is how the 81.7 and the 55.7 will be on the GFX 102. Is it going to change much of the focusing? I'm very curious about how much better that camera is. And again, if you want to see me using that camera, let me know in the comments below. Overall, I think the GF55 is a must-have in anyone's kit. And again, coming from a wedding photographer, this is exactly what I've been looking for a long time. Something that feels like a 35mm full frame to go along with my 80, which is more like a 50mm full frame. These would live on both of my cameras for the majority of the wedding day, and honestly, I'm really thinking about picking up the GFX 102 and trying that out at the wedding. These lenses are going to be on my camera the whole time, and the 55 is going to get the most use. Now, if y'all want to see me shoot a wedding with the new GFX 102, please leave some comments and some likes and let me know, because basically I need to make sure that y'all want to see it before I go out of my way and use two absolutely amazing and expensive cameras. And if you want to see more examples of the GF55, definitely check out this playlist here with all the information that I have currently about the GF55.